What's that sound? What's that sound? What's that sound? Come on now. Carrot magic indie. What's that sound? What's that sound?
Frame it! Frame it! Frame it! Now, take a look at this.
What a wonderful picture of a countryside scene. It's easy to do and looks so good you'll be able to frame it. You'll need some white paper, paint, coloured pencils and sticky tack. Start off by stretching out the sticky tack to make long thin strips. Lay one long strip of sticky tack across the bottom of the paper in a wavy line. Press it down lightly so it sticks to the paper. Now stick down more strips in curved lines. These are going to be the fields in the distance. Make 3 circles with the sticky tack and stick them down at the top of the paper. These will be the trees. Now for the paint. Paint inside the lines of our sticky tack shapes. Green looks good. This is going to be our grass. Let's paint the other fields and trees with different colours. Once it's dry, you can peel all the sticky tack off. Wow, it's white where the sticky tack was. And now you can clearly see the patchwork fields. Draw lines in the fields and little V's for grass with coloured pencils. Draw small spiral shapes. Add a fence along the top of the grass. And how about some clouds in the sky? Finish off your picture by adding tree trunks like this. You could even add a little sheep. It's a beautiful countryside scene.
What a great way of making a really clever picture. Now all that's left to do is frame it.
What a fantastic bonfire picture. It looks so good, you'll be able to frame it. You'll need some black paper, paint, PVA glue and a paintbrush, glitter, sticky stars and some twigs. To make your bonfire picture, start with fire-coloured paint like red, yellow and orange in squeezy bottles. Squeeze the paint straight onto the paper in nice wavy lines. Next you can add your orange and red. To make your paint look even more like flames, use the end of a paintbrush and weave a wobbly line through it, like this. And leave it to dry. Then squeeze the PVA glue to make wavy lines on top of the flames. Add a blob at the base. And now for the fun bit, add some glitter. Gold at the base of the bonfire and red and silver around the flames. Shake off all the glitter that hasn't stuck to the glue and make sure that you clean up after yourself. Then add your twigs. Make a small pile at the bottom like this and drizzle some gloopy glue over the top. Now all that's left to do is stick on some stars around your bonfire for the sparks. What a brilliant bonfire picture. You can almost feel the heat with this fantastic 3D effect. Why don't you have a go?
Frame it! Frame it! Now, take a look at this.
This is a ghostly picture. It's easy to do and looks so good that you'll be able to frame it. You will need some dark-coloured card, tracing paper, glue, a pencil, a pen and some chalk pastels. Start off by drawing a thick pastel line across the coloured card. This is going to be a spooky hill. Then smudge the line with your fingers. This gives a great misty effect, but it's a little bit messy, so wash your hands afterwards. Take the pink chalk pastel and draw another line. Smudge the pink upwards, and it's like there's a spooky glow behind the hill. Then draw an old tree on top of the hill with the black chalk pastel. Now it's time to make your ghost. Place the tracing paper over the top of your picture and you can still see your picture underneath. Next, draw a spooky ghost shape with your pencil. Don't forget to colour in the ghost's eyes and mouth with a black pen. Then, carefully tear the ghost out. Glue your ghost anywhere you like on the page. Let's make this one float right here. There, what a ghostly looking picture. Why don't you try it, if you dare?
What a brilliant picture! Why don't you have a go? And then, frame it!
Wow, what a fantastic picture!
Frame it! Frame it! Now, take a look at this.
This is a brilliant jungle picture. You don't even need a paintbrush to do it, just paint and your fingers. It looks so good that you will be able to frame it. You will need some coloured paper, a black pen, and lots of different coloured paints. Yellow, brown, orange, white, and 3 different shades of green. Plus, there's one other important ingredient, your fingers. You will need to start off with some dark green paint. But if you don't have any, it's really easy to make. Just add a small amount of black paint to an ordinary green paint and mix together. The more black paint you add, the darker your green will be. Just dip your fingers into the paint and dab them downwards on the paper like this to make the trees at the back of the jungle. And you can use a different coloured green to make even more trees. This is great fun, but it can get a bit messy, so give your hands a wipe in between colours. Now make the tree trunks with the brown paint. You can do this by dipping the side of your hand into the paint and printing it in the same way. This gives you a nice thick tree trunk. Now leave it to dry. For the leaves on the trees, you'll need some light green paint. If you don't have any, just add white paint to the ordinary green paint and mix it together. Make leaves like this. Now for the grass. Dab some light green paint along the bottom of the paper. Add a bit of dark green. You can even add some jungle flowers with yellow paint. And let's make a tiger to live in the jungle. Dab orange paint from your finger in a circle for its head. Add some ears. And now for the face. Add eyes by making 2 small white dots with your finger. Add yellow dots on the ears and cheeks. And when it's dry, use a black pen for the eye and mouth. All finished! A fantastic finger paint jungle!
What a brilliant picture! Why don't you have a go? And then, frame it!
Very
Frame it! Frame it! Now have a look at this.
This is a great idea you can try using dried pasta shapes to make hair. It's very easy, but looks so good you'll be able to frame it. You'll need some dried pasta shapes, some glue, and some pencils. Draw a man with no hair, or you can do any design you like, really. Then colour him in. Now add some glue. And then take some of this twisty pasta and stick it on. Look, it makes a really funny hairdo. Let's try something else. Draw a dog. Add some glue. And take some of this straight pasta called spaghetti and break it into small pieces. And then stick it down. Arrange the pasta. And look, it's a spaghetti spaniel.
Finish it off with a pasta bow. Why don't you have a go? Pasta tubes make great spiky hair. Wiggly pasta makes really good horse's hair. And tiny pasta tubes make fantastic curly hair.
What a great way of making a really clever picture. Now all that's left to do is frame it.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, you're all on us on my favorite film, lady.
Daddy, tell me how much you love me.
Oh, yes, I can, my son. I love you more than I well can tell ya. And if the way you've crashed my ship is still wouldn't be enough for me to fail ya. There's nothing in the world that I love more than you, my son. Especially your mother. She's a whore. You are my son, though you never treat me right. I'll love you to the end when the sun reaches day and night. And even if the siren drags me down into the deep, I'll still protest my love for thee. I love my son, although he doesn't treat me well. He left me in a well when I nearly fell and died. I love my son, though he treats me like a twat. Took a hammer to my knees and a shovel to my back. Oh, my son so much, so I really should my money back.